Hi there, Phil again. So this is one of the tips that I'm producing on fruit trees. This particular one is on the different training styles. I'm only focusing here on tree and shrub type fruits, not on berries, which I'll cover in an entirely different section. Now I do have a range of related tips which you might pay to look at if you want to understand more about the science behind the training approaches that I'll be discussing, particularly the 30-degree branching angle, which I've already got produced and on YouTube, and also I do have some on apples and citrus and also grapevines, which you might be interested to look at, and they do relate to this particular one. First of all, I'll be looking at what's called the centre leader training style, and then the vase style, which is used for a lot of trees, then the bush style, such as the citrus that I have here, and finally the Espalier system. The centre leader system, this method is widely used for pip fruit, such as apples and pears. The trees have a natural tendency to grow strong vertical shoots. The centre leader system allows for this. A single main leader is encouraged and competing stems are removed. This is particularly noticeable on pear trees which have a very strong vertical habit, as I'm showing here. About 4 permanent fruiting arms are developed at around 60 to 80 centimetres or 2 to 3 foot above the ground, allowing room under the tree for access and maintenance. The fruiting arms are maintained at about 30 degrees above horizontal where possible and have laterals growing from them. These are where most cropping occurs, usually on long-lived fruiting spurs. A second tier of fruiting arms can be encouraged around 1.5 to 2 metres, 5 to 6 feet above the ground. These are kept well pruned to prevent shading of the lower productive branches. The centre leader system ensures maximum cropping so that the majority of fruit is at an easy height for picking and so that sunlight can reach each part of the plant. Secondly, the vase system. This method is commonly used for stone fruit, such as peaches, nectarines, plums, cherries and apricots. The main leader is removed and 4 to 5 fruiting arms are developed from around 60 to 80 centimetres, 2 to 3 feet above the ground. These are trained to around about 30 degrees above horizontal. As with the centre leader method, laterals are encouraged. These will be the source of most fruiting. Peaches and nectarines fruit from wood which is 1 year old. This has to be replenished through vigorous pruning of older wood each year. However, don't prune off young wood which will produce the upcoming year's fruit. Apricots and some plums fruit from long-lived spurs, therefore they may require less pruning than other stone fruit. Next I'll cover bush style as used with this lemon tree here and also orange tree and other trees that I have in my garden. Some fruits such as citrus and persimmon don't lend themselves to a particular shape. Maintaining a conical shape will allow access to the tree and allow sunlight to reach all parts. The lowest branches are removed to allow for maintenance under the tree. Permanent branches emerge from the trunk and a multi-branching habit can be encouraged. These trees can be simply thinned out to replenish fruiting wood to allow good access for sunlight and to keep them at a manageable size. Don't prune young growths off, as this will remove potential fruiting wood. Finally, the Espalier system. With this system, a tree on a dwarfing rootstock is planted against a wall, trellis, fence or other supporting structure. A single trunk leads to fruiting arms at various heights. These are trained horizontally along the wires. Spurs or short-term laterals emerge from the fruiting arms to produce fruit. The Espalier system lends itself to apples and grapes, although other fruits can be trained in this method. Trees and vines grown on the Espalier system can be very heavy cropping, however it requires diligent training and pruning to keep it manageable and productive. So that's it for this tip. I do, by the way, appreciate any comments that you put down below, because I do look at them and reply, and sometimes I learn from comments that you make. I hope you got some value out of it. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so, and also share with others, and to like this particular video. This is what helps my channel to grow. And of course, thanks very much for watching this through to the end.